Okay, so welcome back to another reading. This is an open general reading, and I would check the first few minutes and see if this energy is something that you think resonates with you. And if it does, there's going to be something in this reading for you. And even if it doesn't, there might still be something. And there are other readings that are on this page, on this channel, that I'm sure will maybe tap in more for you. All right, so I was asking about what's happening. So just tell me what's happening in this connection. And we got the octopus card. The octopus is somebody that is super intelligent, right? They're strategic and planning. There's a lot happening. There's a lot of different things that are up in the air here in this connection. It feels like somebody trying to do many things at once, trying to get things going. I think they're trying to sort things out, but I feel like this person might not actually be telling you all of this, because the octopus to me has a kind of strategy, but they're quite independent. They do what they like. So this is someone that you may feel like they're doing, you don't know what they're doing. You don't have a sense. Maybe you have a sense that this person, maybe they've made some kind of commitment to you, we're gonna have this happen. With the koala here in hidden energy, it feels like this is somebody that's okay with it happening in its own time. It's with that strategy energy, it's this is gonna happen in its own time. Okay, so let's see what's happening here. It feels like you two could be separated. There's some kind of distance or bridge to gap between you two coming together. I feel like this person they definitely want to balance things out with you, but they are super patient. They're able to be patient on the gap to close. So if you're not with your person now, this doesn't feel like somebody that you're totally at odds with. It doesn't feel like somebody that, well, if you broke up with this person, they have a plan. That's all that they know, is that they have a plan and they're doing it. They hang on to, this is someone that hangs on to this idea of the two of you. We have the King and Queen of Pentacles here. So, and they're right beside each other. That is so rare to have both of the suit, the match, but they're right together. So this person really has this idea, and I think it might be something that it inspires them. It's their kind of sweet memory. It inspires them that, to think about a time when they could coexist with you and be together is what I'm seeing. And yeah, because I think this person feels like you two are a match. You're the person that they think they would want to be with. Okay, no issues with that. That sounds great. But this person is on their own time. The koala is a particularly slow energy. They are not fussed. Whenever it happens, it happens. So that might be the difficulty here. But in the meantime, this person also thinks a lot about the time when you two, when they would be able to travel. Okay, how am I seeing this? No, that's not it. This waiting period seems like one that they almost also are enjoying. Isn't that strange? That sounds strange, but this idea is hanging on to the idea of coming towards you and just being in this space where they can think about that is actually something that is highly kind of seductive to this person. So it feels like a fantasy of you two being together. Yeah, it feels like that gets them going in terms of like that motivates them, that puts the kind of pep in their step. They just kind of reach for this idea of, okay, we'll be together someday. But I do see with the Page of Wands that there's more and more of a push to be with you, to come towards you. And there is a kind of like eagerness and excitement, and maybe that's also why I feel like they think about this all the time. So if you are separated from someone, or you're like having a long distance relationship, that seems like what this is. Somebody that is trying to balance themselves while they're away from you, and they're doing all the things that they can, trying to keep themselves busy, trying to arrange things in their life. I don't think they're disclosing too much to you, and they're just trusting that it's going to happen in its own time. But they are like, there's a kind of excitement, or I don't want to say obsession, but it's locked in to their brain. Yeah, I think they are just trying. Yeah, let's see what else. Let's see how you feel. Let's see how you feel about this. You've got the Skunk, Spirit. I think you feel left out. You feel like this person isn't including you in their plan, so how can you know what's happening here? I think you're trying to just be honest with yourself. You might feel like, okay, it might be time for me to own up to, okay, the fact that they're not coming back. We have the Magician. So it feels like you are interested in this person. 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups. Yeah, you do want this. You do want the connection. And so it's okay if you're with someone and you feel like, I have no idea what's happening. Maybe they're not even communicating that much. This person is doing a lot of work behind the scenes. I think you feel a kind of softness for them, a kind of a soft place for them, and you are thinking a lot about them, and you are actually bringing this in. You are actually going to be able to bring this in, and it may surprise you because it doesn't feel like you have a clue about what's happening here. All right, so let's get some advice for you. 10 of Swords, 4 of Cups, 8 of Swords. All right, it feels like owning up to, it feels like you two had an ending. So it does feel like this is someone that maybe you broke things off with, but you really, or they broke it off with you. I don't know how that happened. For some reason, if there was some ending, it could just be by, circumstances. And it feels like you two are in a space where you want to be together again. I think your person has a lot of things to align. It feels like you may need to kind of acknowledge the things that you weren't happy with in the last go around with this person, and knowing that you can have a new opportunity, and this time it's kind of conquering the things that stood in your way. So it feels like on your side there could be some things that prevented you, or you see obstacles in the way, and it's time to maybe get in touch with the emotions and think about like, okay, how can I overcome that? Are there fears here? It feels like there are fears or doubts. Yeah, it just feels like being open to your emotions this time. Yeah. Alright guys, so I this was your reading. It seems really good, like things are gonna come together. It's a whole divine timing type of reading, and so there you go. Wishing you all the best, and do like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and take care.